So God is looking for our efforts, not our tears. And when I say that, I'm talking about you're believing God for things, you're asking God for things, you're looking for very specific blessings from God. Specific things that you asked him for. Okay? It's okay to cry in the process when things get tough, when stuff is rough, all of that. I'm not talking about tears in a sense of you not allowed to cry. Listen, that's what it is. That's normal. I'm talking about you trying to cry your way through to a blessing. That's not how it works. Luke 14:28. So it says, does the builder start to build? Meaning take up a project and not sit down and count up the cost. Okay? So when you're undertaking a project, the project is the blessing that you're looking for. God will bless us in time once he sees that we're fit and ready for what it is we're asking for. So if you're undertaking a project, you sit down and you look at the commitment and the resources needed to get that thing done. And then you say, okay, I don't cry to the process, that's fine. But we're talking strictly efforts, okay? I'm now bringing God my efforts, okay? I sat down, I counted up the cost for what I'm asking him for, and not thinking in my mind that he's just going to drop it on me because I live right, I live a righteous life, I'm obedient, this and that and the third. There are still qualifications to receive certain blessings from God. There are still qualifications. It is. So you do the project, you sit down, you apply Luke 14:28 and other scriptures tied into what you're asking for. You sit down, you count up the cost of that project, and you have the commitment and the resources ready. So and you bring God, I've been working, I've been doing this and this and this and this, and then you also going to ask God for help along the way, because you're going to need grace. You're gonna need grace. You're gonna need a lot of things from God. Like scripture already tells us we can do nothing without God. There's vines and the branches, and we're supposed to abide in each other, partner with God to get things done. That's how it works. Okay? So God, I did XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I'm believing you for XYZ, but you have your efforts and not just your tears crying about why hasn't it happened yet. God is looking for your efforts, not your tears, okay? So Luke 14:28, count up the costs, get together the resources and the commitment, sit down and see what you're going to need to get that thing done so God can actually bless you with it, all right? Take care.